Hello everyone, today we are testing the Valkyrie Toby Futuria Limited view to the top, very nice, sides okay, you can even see down, there's a window, and front is alright, one size 1 missile. Shield front 44, stern at max. One size 2 missile. Shields front 37, stern at max. One size 3 missile. Shield front 37, stern at max, and center is red. Yeah, Valkyrie had a lot of shield holes around the center part. I guess there are still some left. We are at 99.60, so we lost almost nothing. Still, center is red. Any component damage? Penta repeater 88 and 88. Battery repeater 85 and 85. And dual S3 mount at 0 health, so we lost our pilot guns. Yeah, I cannot fire anymore. One size 5 torpedo. Shield front down, stun at max. Yeah, we took a lot of damage. I see a lot of red things. We lost engine on right side front. Not good. And we lost a lot of guns that are now just floating in space. We are at 53.95. Components. Yeah, guns that are destroyed are not showing up anymore. I don't think that's a good idea. Those guns should show up at 0% health. Thruster front lower left 50, lower right 50. More thrusters at 52, 52, 87, 61. And dual mount again destroyed. I guess we will be very sluggish now. Let's see. Yeah, lots of oversteering. Oh yeah. Look, I let go my joystick and she is moving down. 2 size 5 torpedoes. The two memes explain why I do this, and I use missiles and torpedoes as my yardsticks. Valkyrie is done in 3.17. In my tests, with ships in standard loadout and high alpha damage, she is tougher than Warden and roughly on the same level toughness wise as Freelancer. In 3.17, CRG nerfed missile and torpedo damage a lot. Not a problem for my tests because I test ships relative to each other. Let's take a look at a patch comparison FD of Valkyrie from 3.3 until today. In 3.17, CRG changed size 2 shields. They have now a front and rear shield phase, which basically means you are down to 50% shield HPs because most attacks will only hit one shield phase. In 3.17.1, CRG compensated for this by giving size 2 shields 20% more shield HPs. Not enough of a compensation in my book. Let's ignore 3.16 because in 3.16 we had a bug that missiles torpedoes were always hitting the center of ships. Compared to 3.15, she's taking now a lot more damage even though missile and torpedo damage was nerfed. Would I go into battle in a Valkyrie in 3.17? If I needed a dropship, sure. She can transport 20 dismounts plus a vehicle. Sadly not a Spartan. CRG insisted on a standing walkable interior, so Spartan is way too tall. The HE could make it so that our characters are ducking in our heads, so Spartan could be way lower, and then she would fit into a Valkyrie. Let's talk about the problems of the Valkyrie. No co-pilot. All dropships ever made have a pilot and a co-pilot, not only because the pilot might get overworked, but also one of those guys might get wounded or killed. Next problem with the Valkyrie. Here are the crew stations for the side-mounted guns. Here are the beds, but there is no airlock. If this ramp should open, you are done if you don't wear a spacesuit and a helmet. There might be an air shield, but I wouldn't trust my life on an air shield. And just to show you how crazy this is, the Marines are protected, but the crew is not. Who is making such decisions? Yeah. And Valkyrie is very sluggish since 3.14. Hercules, a ship 5 times her mass, beats the Valkyrie in almost any agility parameter by a huge margin. I have a hate-love relation with the Valkyrie. I love her for what she does, but there are so many design problems. So my rating for the Valkyrie in 3.17 is a 3 out of 10, way below average. I would still use the Valkyrie if I needed a dropship. You can find a link to my spreadsheet and a lot more useful guides in the description below. I hope you had fun watching this video and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, and now we are doing it for real. Cutlass steel is our target. And go.
Self-destruct sequence is online.
Starting self-destruct. I hope I wasn't too early. I might have been too early. Nope. I landed exactly on top of the steel and destroyed her. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.